In this video, we will learn how to find out own price elasticity, income elasticity, and cross price elasticity from the general demand function. We have the general demand function is quantity demanded of good X is equal to A naught plus AX times PX plus AY times PY plus AM times M, where Px is the price of good X, Py is the price of good Y, M is the income of the consumer. Okay, we have to find out own price elasticity, cross price elasticity, and income elasticity. Okay, so how do we solve it? So let us first find out the own price elasticity. So for own price elasticity, own price elasticity so how do we calculate it? So let us denote it by E subscript QX PX. So it simply tells us elasticity of demand between quantity demanded of good X due to the change in the price of good X. It is equal to the change in the quantity demanded of good X due to the change in the price of good X times price of good X upon quantity demanded of good X at that price, that is Px. Okay, so it will be equal to, now what is this? This is the partial derivative of this demand function with respect to Px. So Px is in the second term, all other terms will vanish because we are taking partials with respect to Px. Now derivative of Px is 1, so we are left with Ax, so it will be equal to Ax times Px upon quantity demanded of good X. Okay, this will denote our own price elasticity. Now what about cross price elasticity? So we have now cross price elasticity of demand. Okay, so cross price elasticity, let us denote it by E subscript QX PY. So cross price elasticity of demand shows us how much our quantity demanded of good X changes due to the change in the price of good Y times price of good Y divided by quantity demanded of good X at that very price. So it is the partial derivative of this general demand function with respect to Py. So Py is here, all other terms will vanish because we are taking partials here. Derivative of Py is 1, so we are left with Ay times Py divided by Qx. Okay, so this denotes our cross price elasticity. Okay, now what about, okay, so I have here space left. Now we need to find out the income elasticity. Income elasticity. Income elasticity of demand, and that is denoted by E subscript QX M. So income elasticity of demand shows us the change in the quantity demanded of good X due to the change in the income of the consumer times income of the consumer divided by quantity demanded of good X at that very income. So it will be equal to, now this is the partial derivative of this demand function with respect to M. Derivative of M is 1, so we are left with AM times M upon QX. So this denotes our cross price elasticity of demand. Okay, I hope I make myself clear in this video and you find out this video helpful. Thanks.